Meet CaseForm, the fastest way for law firms to get court paperwork done. We cover over 4,700 forms ready for AI-assisted filling. You can pull context from my case, from PDFs, even handwritten notes, so you spend less time on data entry and more time on the case. Step number 1, choose the forms that I want to fill in. I can click on this location dropdown and choose any of the counties. Clicking on that lets me choose any forms in that county. I can also save forms in a template folder to reuse. Clicking on this will automatically load in the 2 forms that are in that folder. Now CaseForm spots that these forms need a short questionnaire, a few yes or no answers that drive which companion forms belong on this matter. I'll open the questionnaire and I can mark answers as yes or no. Based on those answers, it'll recommend any companion forms that are required to fill in while also filling these forms in. Now clicking on continue, next step is uploading the context in. For the context, you can upload your local files in, or CaseForm connects to my case. So I'm not hunting through random folders, I'm pulling the right documents from the right case. For FL 142, I'm using the divorce case involving property and debt disclosure. And I'll be putting in 3 bank statements. And for FL 150, I'll switch to child support request based on income change case. I'll be putting in these 3 statements in as well. Now once we click continue, there's a small pop-up that shows up that contains the case details or any client details from the case that we chose earlier as context. After reviewing, now we get to the consent step, which is completely optional, but before AI runs on client data, we can choose to send them a consent link, which they can accept or decline. Now we get to the review step, where we can review how many forms we're filling out, how many context files we've uploaded, and we can check this little checkbox off to upload the filled forms back to my case. Clicking on generating forms. Now we wait for the forms to be filled out by the AI. Now once the forms are generated, they're returned as zip file or individual files depending on how many forms are filled out. We also get this little pop-up here that shows where the files were uploaded back into my case. Now I can either download the zip file or I can download the forms individually. Now reviewing the FL 142 that was filled out. As we can see, every field was mapped, every total was calculated, descriptions were matched, ready to file. So that's CaseForm, templates, my case, and serious forms like FL 142, FL 150 in one flow. $49 per seat per month, offered with a 14-day free trial.